It's me, Emily, hi, and I've got my Flower Power pants on because it's time to grow. Did you realise there's something that you're probably doing every single day which is causing you a lot of misalignment and pain in your body? What I'm talking about is this. What this does is causes this area of the pelvis to be restricted from hip to knee all the way down to the arch of the foot. Not only that, is when the posture goes this way, the upper body posture comes this way. So you'll get a referral pain from this hip to this shoulder. And as we come this way, also this area of the neck, the top occipital of the neck on this side will also be affected. So it's pretty messed up that we're doing this to ourselves. So how do we correct it? Well, awareness is key. Next time you notice you drop your body weight over to one side, notice, pat yourself on the back, well done. Don't ever punish yourself. Make sure that we're bringing the endorphins in, all the good stuff. And once you've noticed, I want you to simply then drop the body weight over to the other side. So I'll do that in slow motion for you. What that then does is we drop the body weight down, it then opens the pelvis forward, and then it takes the pressure off that hip and that shoulder. So quite simply, if you drop your body weight into the left, I want you then to drop your body weight into the right, so much so that you balance up on one leg, and then you come back to correct center, full pressure off. The next thing I'd like to share with you is then what we do with this aligned posture. A lot of the time when we're walking, we are forward with our bodies, and then we are literally using our hip flexors to drag our legs up. What is going on here? It's that seated posture that we spend all day in. We're doing it while we're walking. And what we're doing is we're then activating from hips to lower back. So that's what is holding our body upright, hips to lower back. What I want you to think about doing is engaging the booty, squeeze the bum. Just even squeezing the bum turns the glutes on, puts the pelvis underneath the body again. And then you're going to walk with the legs. So rather than walking with the upper body and hips, instead walk with the legs, and then the upper body remains stacked on top as the legs do the walking. These legs were made for walking, especially these Flower Power hippie flares that I have going on today. Let the legs do the walking, so let the glute kick the leg up, plant the foot down. So what else are we doing here? We are letting the knee track over the foot, of course. A lot of the time when we walk, we do this kind of slalom thing. Again, it's that falling prey to this posture. And we're not going to do that anymore. As we are then kicking the leg upright, we allow the knee to track over the foot. So what we end up with is a stacked posture. We have ankle joints, legs, knee joint, leg, hip, pelvis bowl, spine, neck, head. Everything's stacked, everything's easy. You don't have these masks of fascia, connective tissue holding us upright in these very strange things that we seem to be doing with our posture these days. I do it as well, but I have the awareness to notice, pat myself on the back, correct it, and then put my best foot forward. So what else are we doing with this posture? We've already talked about how we drop the body weight over to one side. And what happens then is this kind of grows into this position with the fascia and connective tissue gets stuck. So when we sit down on one glute, we cross the legs over. Also, what about sleeping? We get into bed and we cross over in bed. So we're spending up to 24 hours a day in the seated position, this forward, twisted over, crushing through the hips, doing nothing for the glutes or the core. Lower back and hips are the only things that are holding us together in this position, guys. So when you sit down, instead of allowing it to seep and find whatever crooked position it wants to, take yourself by the butt, put it down underneath the body. So what you're doing, it's like we engage the butt when we walk, we put the legs in front. You're sitting it down with the legs in front and stacked. Everything is stacked. So what about when you're in bed and we're in this seated position in bed? Put a pillow between the knees. Pillow between the knees keeps everything in alignment while we sleep. And if you want, bring in a little snuggie, have it between the arms as well. So we're nice and aligned. Not this, because then when we wake up, we're still in this position. Hopefully that's been enlightening for you. It's a real game changer. Get yourself aligned. Get your best flower power legs on. Let these legs do the walking. See you next time.